Welcome back to Mini Mondays, everybody. Today I'm going to be talking about one singular brand that I've gotten some samples from. My husband went on a trip to Miami with his brothers, and he brought me back some fragrances from the brand Granado, Rio de Janeiro. Thought that was very thoughtful of him, and we're going to give them a try. They also put another little sample in the bag, and I actually snuck and tried this one already. These I didn't. I left them sealed. You will be so proud of me. I did this for y'all because I wanted to dive right in and smell, but I was like, nope, nope. Let's save it for mini Mondays. And I'm not going to always promise that because sometimes the fragrance lover in me, I just got to smell it. But I will be honest. So I did smell this one already, and it is called Spritz. Granado is a brand out of Rio de Janeiro. I personally don't have anything from that brand, so I was excited to dive into the house. When I went on their website after he told me, he's like, "Hey, do you know this brand?" And I went on their website and I saw they have so many scents to choose from. I was instantly intrigued. So, if you want to hear my thoughts and first impressions on these travel size and samples from the brand Granado, stay tuned. I'm going to start with this sample of Spritz. In the top note of Spritz, there is blood orange, bitter orange, and ginger. In the heart, there's orange blossom, ylang ylang, and red orchid. And in the base, there's cedar, musk, and amber. Now, when I heard those notes, I was a little hesitant, but I tried it anyway, and I was pleasantly surprised. When you smell this fragrance upon first sniff, it is a very, very realistic, almost a lemon. I know it says that it's blood orange and bitter orange and ginger, but what it comes across as is lemon, like a freshly squeezed lemon, but not a super sour lemon, like a smooth lemon, if that makes sense. And on my skin, it really came through as a very juicy but smooth lemon. And throughout the wear, it settled down quite a bit to like a soft lemon scent. Um, I don't have anything like this. Nothing that is citrusy without being super sharp, without the addition of a lot of sugar. It's very interesting and quite pleasant. Um, if you live in a very warm place or you want something very refreshing for hot weather that's not piercing and sharp, this might actually be a good pick. I didn't think I would like this at all, and I actually like it quite a bit. It smells good on paper, and it smells even better on my skin. So that was Spritz. So let's open up this um, coleção of perfumes. Coleção in Portuguese means like a collection. So this particular one says Imperial Jardim Real. Époque tropicale, infusão botanica, nostalgia. So, excuse my Portuguese. I do not speak Portuguese. A little bit of Spanish, yes, but Portuguese, no. So, I was really working hard to pronounce those words. Um, yeah, just give me some grace on that one. I'm going to go ahead and open this up and see what we have. Okay. So, these are what this is what this looks like. It's beautiful. I'm not sure what size samples these are. Let's see if it tells me. Oh, okay. So these are 10 mil travel size samples, or I guess just travel size. I don't have to say samples, but and we'll just start from left to right. The first one is Imperial. Okay, let's try Imperial. This one has a little bit of more of an alcohol coming through on first smell, and something a little peppery. I smell some musk as well. It's a clean scent with a little bit of citrus. There's more musk in this, definitely. That's the predominant thing that I smell here is musk. The peppery note is gone. I'm going to let that sit for a bit. Let me read the notes for Imperial. The top notes for Imperial are bergamot, mandarin, and white tea. I did not smell white tea. In the heart notes, there's magnolia, rose, and muguet. And in the base, sandalwood, yerba mate, and musk. I'm just getting musk primarily. It doesn't smell bad. It just smells like a simple musk fragrance. I have to spray this on skin because I'm not getting a lot on paper. And alcohol is strong. The musk is the first thing that jumps out. It says it's in the base, but it's the first thing that jumps out. And it lingers. That like peppery note, I don't smell anymore. I didn't see anything that said pepper. I smelled the citrus more on paper than I do on skin. It just smells like a clean musk to me. It's not bad. It's fine. I'm gonna let that sit a little bit and we'll come back to it. But right now I'm gonna give that about a 5 out of 10. And the next one is Jardin Real. That pretty little purple. Smells familiar. Smells like candied, what flower is that? It's floral for sure. Magnolia, maybe? It's pretty. This is very floral, light. I smell musk in this as well. Maybe a little rose, but not rose dominant. But there's another flower in there. See what the notes are for Jardin Real. The top notes are bergamot, mandarin, and pink pepper. The heart notes are orange blossom, Arabian jasmine, and magnolia. And the base notes are sandalwood, musk, and patchouli. So I guess I'm picking up on the jasmine and magnolia. It smells more like magnolia to me, and musk. And once again, it's clean. It's crisp almost, like a crisp floral. That's pretty. It's a little more mature. I would probably give that one about a 6.5. Next we have Época Tropical. Once again, excuse my Portuguese. Is it Época or Époque Tropical? I think it's Época. I have definitely smelled this before. Man, that's familiar. Oh, that's going to drive me crazy. This smells like something I have smelled before. It's got a watery rose, and I smell citrus again. All of these fragrances so far are clean, like clean florals. Oh, that's going to drive me crazy. What is that? I have smelled this before. Let's see what the notes are for Epoca Tropical. Mandarin, cashew, and cardamom in the top. Magnolia, rose, and geranium in the mid. And base notes of tonka bean, sandalwood, and kayak wood. Why does that smell so familiar? This is like a nostalgic type scent. This is very old fashioned, but in a good way. Interesting. This one is unique. I like it. I'm gonna need to come back to this one. I would probably give this one a 6. Okay. Next we have Infusal Botanica. I believe the S makes a Z sound. Infusal. That's citrus forward. That's all I really smell at the top right now is citrus. It's less smooth than the citrus in Spritz. A little bit more sharp. That's all that it's reading as almost like a linear citrus scent. The notes in Infusal Botanica are coriander seed, black pepper, and lemon. The heart notes say green notes, cardamom, and peony. And in the base, it says cashmere, musk, and vetiver. I gotta be honest, I just smell the lemon. Let me give it a second. Something else is coming through now, but that lemon is dominant. There's a floral note that's trying to fight. And I do smell like a green quality, but it's mostly lemon and like a tiny bit of that peony, I guess. But the peony is struggling against the lemon. Okay, come back to that one. That one, I think, maybe my least favorite, and I would probably give that one about a 4 so far. And the last one in this little set is Nostalgia. I'm not sure how to pronounce that in Portuguese. That's pretty. I like rose, and I smell it's rose forward. I smell pepper here as well. And something that almost smells a little bit like my granddaddy. I wonder what that note is. Let me see. The notes in Nostalgia are pink pepper. I definitely smelled that. Bergamot and mandarin. In the heart, it says lily, orange blossom, and rose. The rose is coming through for sure. And then the base, it says musk, amber, and cashmerean. So I'm not really sure what's making it. I definitely understand why they call it nostalgia because it smells like my granddaddy a little bit, but make it like a more feminine leaning fragrance. That's so interesting how scents can do that. I'm gonna go back and smell them all. Oh wow. Okay. So Imperial has dried down to an impressive, beautiful, silky musk. That's really pretty. I'm glad I decided to put that one on my skin. I have to go out, so I didn't want to put all of them on my skin and be like a confusing mess. But that is powdery and subtly sweet. Oh, that's so pretty. Ooh. Okay, that one got bumped up. That got bumped up to like an 8.5. That's pretty. Let's see, Jardin Real. This Jardin Real was the purple one, and it got even more candied. It's gotten even sweeter as it's sitting. That one got bumped up too. 7.5. Epaca Tropical. It's mellowed out. It's gotten a touch sweet, but it's not as interesting as the others. I don't remember what I gave it before, but right now I would say 6.5. Go back to Infusal Botanica. Yeah, this one is my least favorite. It's not bad. It's just the lemon is sharp and so I would give that one a 5. And then lastly, Nostalgia. This one is masculine leaning. So I don't know that I would necessarily want to wear it, but it is a nice scent. I said that it smelled like my granddad, but more feminine leaning. But as it's sitting, it's actually gone back a little bit more. So it's unisex for sure. It's going back to being a little more male leaning, at least to my nose. I'm so glad I decided to put Imperial on. That one is by far my favorite out of these, followed closely by Hardim. And I did not give Spritz a rating, but I would call this like a 7.5 even. Um, that one's a good one, especially if you want something a little bit fresh and zesty but smooth. Um, so Imperial is my favorite, followed by Jardin Real, followed by Spritz. Then I'm gonna give it to Epoch Tropical and Nostalgia, and then lastly Infusao Botanica. So this was fun. This was fun. I enjoyed these fragrances, and now I'm interested in more from the House of Granado. I definitely found one that I think would be upgrade worthy, at least for me in my collection, and that would be Imperial. I hope you guys enjoyed another Mini Mondays, and until next time, you guys go and have a beautiful, beautiful day or night wherever you are. Bye bye, everybody.